himself, you know, these shows and what these men and women are doing, you know, it's unbelievable, and I'm very, very proud to be a part of it. I'm very, very proud to be assisting its guidance. We had some great announcements today. We're partnering up with DAZN, which is a giant in the sports, in the combat sports world, and you know, it's a huge one for us. You know, it legitimizes us. And what do we do on the night? We go out and we put on back to back amazing performances. And, you know, what an evening. I'm very, very proud to be here. I'm very happy to be here. You want to ask questions, Cyrus, or what ways you want to play it again?
Yeah, put your hand up. I'll walk over to you if you have a question. All right, we'll come over to you first.
Conor, Kyle Mish from the Mike and Mish show here. With the partnership with DAZN, how is that going to work as far as the BKFC app goes? And are they going to be pay-per-view events on DAZN?
Yeah, I'd imagine we'll do pay-per-view events. I mean, I feel we've got pay-per-view stars here. You look at Alberto Blas, the Cubano, you know, the Bantamweight champion, Perdomo as well. These are superstars. These are forces to be reckoned with. So, you know, when we wheel these out, these guys out, you know, they're going to eventually. They are seeking financial compensation here, right? The money must rise, you know. So we will balance it out. The BKFC app, I'm sure, will be still active for sure. But DAZN will come in and we'll put on mega fights for DAZN. You know, we're beginning it with our Marbella event, which is an open air bullfighting arena, and you know, we've got 3 world titles on the line, and you know, we'll discuss it for sure. There will be pay-per-views and free to air, you know. Just like other combat sports organizations, this is the beginning of our rise. And this is the beginning of our opportunity to build our superstars up, change their families' lives, give them what they deserve. The men and women that step into this squared circle deserve freedom, financial freedom and security for their family. And for me, one of the things that I came in here was to ensure that and make sure that. And we're well on our way. So I'm very, very excited for it.
You've been involved in a lot of different organizations. This one is very different because it has a lot of homegrown talent. Not only here in South Florida, we've seen it in Wichita, we've seen it all over the United States and all over the world now. Is that what attracted you to this brand and building it up on a worldwide base?
For sure. There's homegrown bare knuckle fighters that have a point to prove. You know, do you hear that? I don't hear nothing from no other combat sports organizations, no other combat sports athletes, because they know you cannot speak ill of bare knuckle, because we open the skin, we get the job done, we will leave a mark on your face forever. And you know, it's silence. Every other boxing champion in the world, silence, and I love silence. So, you know, it's exciting. You know, like I said, these guys have a point to prove, and I'm happy to get them, you know, to prove it for them, assist them in getting it out there and prove it. You know, I believe in these fighters. I believe in these fighters. And as well as that homegrown talent, bare knuckle all the way, we have crossover champions from other organizations and other disciplines that wish to test themselves. I was one of them that done it in another company and organization. So we have the same, which makes crossover fights so intense, because someone wants to come and take. Some fighters want to ply their trade elsewhere, maybe with the 10-ounce gloves, and then they want to build their name, and then they want to come over and have one fight and seek to take what these fighters have that have risen up and worn no gloves all the way. So it brings big intensity, and you know, it's as exciting as it gets. It's the most exciting, fastest growing sport on the planet, and that's it. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, welcome.
So, Conor, earlier today, Dana White announced that Michael Chandler was going to be taking another fight prior to fighting you. You've expressed interest in fighting Jeremy Stephens. Where do you feel that you are at in your career right now?
You know, I got tested this evening. I got tested today by the Drug-Free Sport Agency. I'm the most tested athlete on the roster by more than twice the amount. I believe I'm tested maybe 13 times, the amount of seconds it took me to finish Jose Aldo, 13 times. And, you know, actually, funny enough, Jose Aldo was number 2 in the testing. I think he's been tested 6 times. So I've been tested more than twice all these other athletes, yet I struggle to get a date. So, you know, I've talked to Sheikh Turkey and said, Sheikh Turkey, can you assist me here? You know, as far as Chandler rematching Oliveira, I'm happy with the date. It's November. Maybe we can still do it after, if they're not going to line me out till maybe December, January, February, or one of these dates. You know, maybe we can still do it. I'm just a bit, you know, out of the loop with it, you know. So all I can do is carry on doing what I'm doing. You know, I test under the testing administration. I train daily, and you know, that's it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, it all comes to fruition.
All right, Conor, we have another one back here.
Conor, Jordan with the Knuckle Hub. In order to continue to grow the sport, which one is more important, getting these crossover athletes from boxing or UFC, or investing in the homegrown talent from BKFC?
A mix. I would say a mix. You know, I do love the crossovers. They always bring excitement, and you know, they're a must for sure. And, you know, it will continue to happen. But for me, homegrown. You saw 3 homegrown gentlemen right today. Alberto Blas, the Cubano Bantamweight world champion. That man is ferocious, brother. And they call. I know Feldman and myself, we've raised the bonuses this fight, which is a lovely one. You know, we must continue to rise. A rising tide raises all ships. So, you know, congratulations to our reigning, defending champion. And, you know, what a representation of skill and technique. This is not brawling. These are high-level, high-skilled athletes, you know. And our co-main event, H.D. Davis, that was a beautiful inside slip, backhand uppercut. You see that at the top level. So we are for real. And that's why you hear nothing from anyone else. Because they can't speak on it. We take the gloves off. We bang the shots correctly. This is the real deal. And, you know, then we've got our heavyweight, Luis Perdomo, El Zambo. This man has called his shot time and time again. My favorite thing to do is call a shot. He's 5-0, 5 first-round KOs, and all of them are inside the 1 minute. All of them are inside the 1 minute. This man has called his shots, and I'm excited to see this unfold and back these guys all the way. So these are homegrown bare knuckle champions, and I guarantee you won't hear one boxing world champion, one mixed martial arts world champion utter a word against these men. And that's it. That's a testament to their skill, their dedication, and, you know, their ferociousness. So onwards for bare knuckle fighting championship, and the Cubans here we have representing our sport.
All right. Last one for Conor McGregor.
Hey guys, this is Brian from FightingYo.com. Conor, I see you fueled up. I know you love this bare knuckle stuff. You said you were trying to be player manager. When's a realistic timeline for you?
You know, like I said, I have 2 fights left on my UFC contract. My opponent that I was scheduled to fight has rescheduled another bout. I would love maybe an exemption or maybe a joint partnership, bare knuckle UFC, similar to McGregor Sports and Entertainment and Mayweather Promotions. Some sort of, you know, agreement where we can get busy. You know, I need to be busy, and right now I'm working to get there. So let's see what happens. Like I said, I have 2 fights left on the contract, and it's taken a minute, but, you know, patience is one of the most important skills a human being can possess, study, learn, and implement, and that's where I'm at right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. Give it up for co-owner of Bare Knuckle
so
Fighting
much.
Championship,
Thank you.
Conor McGregor.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you, Conor.
Congratulations, guys. Brilliant.
All right. David Feldman up next. David Feldman coming up, the owner, the president of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Big night for Bare Knuckle
What's going on, guys?
Championship.
Come on, man. What's going on, guys? How about that night tonight? It was another phenomenal night here at the Hard Rock. Our 6th straight sellout here, building up Latino stars from the ground up, building up homegrown talent of every race, color, and creed. It's just a phenomenal thing here at the Hard Rock, and we're building something special here. Got my man Onwell came out tonight. Hopefully we're going to be doing something with him. Amazing human being and a phenomenal musician. And obviously got my partner Conor McGregor here in the house, and you know he brings the house down everywhere he goes. It was really truly a really special night for us. Unbelievable fights tonight. Really truly unbelievable fights. Started out a little slow and just heated up. Performance of the night goes to 2 of them. 2 performances of the nights. And all-in-one management is a very lucky management group tonight. HD, Howard Davis, and AJ Rodriguez. So they're both getting performance of the night tonight. I'm having trouble picking KO of the night tonight. KO of the night, Perdomo again. It's just like every time we do a show here at the Hard Rock, KO of the night, Perdomo. KO of the night, Perdomo. But that's the awards we're giving tonight. I mean, there were some other good fights tonight, but not like barn burners. I have 10 bonuses on my sheet that I'm going to give out. I'm not going to mention them all now. But I said I was giving out a lot of bonuses tonight, and I'm giving out a lot of bonuses tonight. And almost everybody's walking home with a little bit of extra money in their pocket tonight. So, again, great night here at the Hard Rock. I love it here. And we haven't even scratched the surface yet, man. We announced an unbelievable partnership with DAZN today. It was a groundbreaking day for us.
All right, we're going to take questions for Dave Feldman in a minute. The other thing I want to touch on, Dave, before we do take the questions, is not only DAZN, that was huge, but we also announced a new state that's legal. And I know that's important to you. It's important to a lot of us that are from the home office. Can you talk a little bit about that? And did you think it would be this soon?
This soon?
Well, what I'm saying is I know it's
Listen,
been a lot tied up.
A lot of people don't know their journey here. I started this thing in 2009 trying to get it legal. It took me 9 years to get it legal. 28 states said no to me. 56 times they said no to us. I'm from Pennsylvania. We tried to get Pennsylvania legal 9 different times. We got turned down 9 times. And today they gave us our promoter's license for bare knuckle fighting in the state of Pennsylvania. It's going to be an unbelievable homecoming for us.
We're very excited about it. All right, if you have questions for David Feldman, put your hand up. I'll come over and see you.
Kyle Mesh from the Mike and Mish show here, Dave. The Cuban fighters went undefeated tonight. What do you got to say about your champion? And you spoke about Perdomo already and Blas, but 5-0, I believe they were tonight. The Cuban fighters seem to have figured out your sport. What do you got to say about that?
I mean, look, we're here in Miami. It's little Cuba down here, right? And we got some unbelievably strong, badass Cubans down here that are fighting for bare knuckle fighting championship, and the Cuban community is coming out to support them. So it's phenomenal.
I got one back here.
Hey, Dave, Jordan from the Knuckle Hub. You've mentioned on maybe about 2 or 3 weeks now that there's going to be an announcement on the Bare Knuckle show about an MMA and a boxing star that's going to be coming in. Are you ready to announce any of those names yet or not?
No, not yet. When we make this announcement, it's going to be for the December 13th or 14th show in Philadelphia. It's going to be our biggest show we've ever done. 18,000 in attendance for that one, and it's three super fights. It's going to be an unbelievable card.
Hey there, David Feldman. How are you? Susan Singari, Bare Knuckle News. Congratulations on your overwhelming success and speedy rise to the top. I know it took a while for you to get there, but we love you for your dedication and determination. I'm curious to find out, what are your thoughts about bare knuckle boxing becoming an Olympic sport? Come on, Dave.
I mean, more people probably do bare knuckle boxing in the streets than any other sport in the world. So why not, right? Why not? But really, I mean, look, we just want to really take over the world, the combat sports world, and we want to go to every country around the world and find out where our home is and do all the great states and here in the United States and find out where we plant our flag and then just grow it there. I feel like we're about 18 months to 24 months from being a solid competition for the biggest combat sport promotion in the world.
You know, Dave, I get asked this a lot, and I ask some of the fighters as well. With the rapid rise of bare knuckle, and God bless you for that, what qualities do you look for in a fighter to be able to be signed with your promotion? Because a lot of people ask me that, and I don't really have an answer for it.
I mean, it's just really guys that are willing to go in there and go to war. Guys that are willing to get punched in their face and punch back, right? And that have bad intentions. That's the kind of guys that we want for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And we want guys that want to work with the company and promote their persona, and that's what we're doing right now. I know there was a question asked earlier about what, you know, we would rather have big names from the outside or grow talent, you know, up. I think it's a little more important for us to grow talent up because that's going to grow the whole sport all around the world if we create our own stars. It's great to have these other big-name UFC fighters and boxing world champions come in, but I mean growing our homegrown talent into our own stars and superstars, what we're doing here in Hard Rock at Hollywood, you know, it's I think the recipe for success.
Dave, you talked about the long journey it took for you to get here. I don't know if it's been talked about too much tonight, but this is your 100th event. From 2018 to now, you've put on 100 events, and it just so happens on the 100th event, you announced Philly. How special is this night to you?
It's amazing. I mean, look, man, you know, we started with no money, you know, with no money. We borrowed money, we begged for money, you know, we did whatever we had to do to get here. And 6 years later, we're a solid number 2 or number 3 competition in combat sports. We had 4 employees for the first 2.5 years. Now we have 27 employees, 27 full-time employees. The UFC has over 2,000 full-time employees, and we're competing with the biggest organizations in the world. It just shows you the drive and determination of the team inside Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship and the fighters outside of or the fighters that are fighting outside of the you know, the employees, the guys that are really going in there and risking their life and making this the baddest sport in the world. There is no other more exciting combat sport on the planet. There is no more fast-paced sport. I mean, listen, we're living in an ADD world right now where everybody has to check their phone 150 times a day or maybe 150 times an hour. This is their sport. This is the sport for today, and this is the sport for tomorrow. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship has just scratched the surface. We're on our 100th show, but we didn't even scratch the surface yet. And like I said, 18 to 24 months. Watch out.
Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, David Feldman,
Thank you,
president and
guys.
founder of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Another successful event. Very excited about it. Next up to the stage, he's making his way up. And man, a rapid rise, one of the quickest rising stars we've ever seen in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And here in the knockout of the night, yet again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Leonardo Perdomo. All right, we have your first question back here.
Leo, congratulations on your big fight. The last time we saw you here at the Hard Rock, you had a message for Ben Rothwell. You called him out. He definitely ignored you, right? Now, with another performance like tonight, do you want to call him out again? Because he can no longer ignore you. Neither can any heavyweight in this division.
Ok, en la última pelea llamaste a Ben para que peleara contigo.
I call again. Where is Ben Rothwell? Where is Miree? Where is? What's wrong? What is your problem? What was he saying?
Let's do this.
No. Let's do it?
Yeah, let's
No,
do it.
bro, I know English, right? No good, no good my English, right?
You got it.
¿Qué pasa que Ben? ¿Qué pasa que? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? Ben Rothwell, Miree, que no pelean. Démela a mí. Yo quiero pelear. Yo los quiero a todos. Yo quiero pelear. Lo mío es pelear. Yo he pedido a la liga BKFC, he pedido de favor a todos directamente. He hablado con David, he hablado con Serge. Yo quiero pelear every month. I wanna fight, right? Every month.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on with Big Ben and Mick Terrell, that they're not fighting. We need that issue to be taken care of so I'll get a chance to fight for the belt. I've spoken to Dave, I spoke to Serge. I want to fight every single month.
Kyle Mish from the Mike and Mish Show here. Ben Rothwell and Mick Terrell are probably up next for a heavyweight title fight, so they're not on the horizon yet. There's a 2-time heavyweight champion that's looking for a fight, and he has told us that he would fight you. His name is Arnold Adams. Would you be interested in that fight?
Okay, Mick Terrell y Big Ben tienen que pelear por el cinto. Okay, hay otro peleador que ha sido campeón 2 veces y que se llama Arnold what?
Arnold Adams.
Adams. Y él, no, escucha, y él le gustaría pelear contigo. ¿Qué tú dices de ese señor?
You sure? For now, only Ben Rothwell. It's big boy. I don't know. I don't like them. Don't fight, man. No good. Sorry, right? I respect everything fight. Everything's in fighter. But my power is different. I work in the gym all the time. So I'll make you better. Yeah.
Steve from the Fighting News, congratulations on your victory, my friend. I would like to know, how do you feel having the biggest name in combat sports, Conor McGregor, come here tonight to watch you fight?
Yo quisiera saber, tener la figura más grande en combat sports, en deporte de combate, Conor McGregor, que fue hasta el ring y habló contigo y está muy interesado en tu futuro.
Conor McGregor, desde que soy pequeño, ¿sabes? Porque en Cuba, para explicarle a todos, cabrón, para que entiendan, en Cuba es muy diferente. En Cuba it's very different when you see fighter international, right? Y yo, para que tú puedas ver peleadores, tienes que ver los que más sobresalen, los que más. Y una persona que me impulsa y que soy pequeño, pero es que yo no hago notar las cosas. No me interesa notar las cosas ni en mi social media, ni en mi nada de eso. Solo darlo a conocer cuando entro al ring. Y estoy súper agradecido porque de tantos peleadores en el mundo, muy pocos sobresalen. Tienen la oportunidad de sobresalir, de ser diferente a otros. Y nada, súper agradecido con Conor, porque hasta la fecha ha estado apoyándome. Thank you for your support. Ha estado apoyándome en su history, en su Instagram, right? Y thank you for everything, bro.
Yeah, growing up in Cuba since I was a kid, due to the country in Cuba, it's very difficult to see just any athlete. You only get to see on TV the ones that really stick out. And Conor McGregor is is my idol since I was a kid. Somebody that it was always different. I feel that we have a lot of things in common. Like, I don't really care about, the fame. I don't really care about the, social media. I mean, if it comes with there, it's cool. But I care more about getting, the work done with my actions, with my fists.
My life is real, right? No, I don't like the social media. Sorry, I don't like.
The question is, who's he going to knock out next? That's the question that people should be asking tonight. Leonardo Perdomo, one of the fastest rising stars in bare knuckle fighting championship. Knockout of the night. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, when you talk about one of the fastest rising stars in bare knuckle fighting championship, there's a couple of them. Here's another guy, one of the youngest stars coming up as they embrace on the way up, Perdomo and H.D. Davis. Howard H.D. Davis, not only in the co-main event, the winner of that, but also H.D. Davis with a performance of the night. Congratulations for that.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. It's good to have you up here again. Let's take some questions for H.D. Davis.
HD, Kyle Mish, Mike and Mish show here.
I see you.
You are now 7-2. You are undefeated at 155.
100% finish rate.
You want to go back at Kai Stewart at 145. What is the plan with you moving forward?
Whenever he's done fighting Jimmy or whoever, because he's already in the comment section of Instagram, like saying certain things. But he already knows what happened last year. Now I'm different. God made me anew. I got broken last year. I'm back. I'm better. I'm blessed, and I'm ready to fight him whenever. Anywhere. 55, 65, whatever you want to do it.
HD, Soso here from Sports with Soso. Very good to see you back in the ring, brother, because I believe that you're one of the best boxers in BKFC. You put that talent on display tonight.
Thank you.
You're fighting in your backyard, which is extremely comfortable for you. How much of that is an advantage for you against these fighters that may necessarily not be from this area?
It can be an advantage, home advantage, your fans, your people, your comfortability, stuff like that. But I tune all that out. I lock in, I'm appreciative for everybody that comes in and watch me fight from Miami, from Tampa, from other states. I love all my fans, man. All I can say is I'm blessed. And sometimes I'm going to fight home. Sometimes I'm going to fight away. And I just I think it can be an advantage, but sometimes it can be a disadvantage too. You may have a lot on your shoulders. You may try to over-impress some people and make some mistakes because you're trying to get a big knockout, and you may get knocked out or you may get knocked down. So everything has its pros and cons. No problem.
Hey, Brian from FightingYo.com. Hey, HD.
What's up?
Hey, you've explored boxing outside of BKFC now, and
Yeah.
did that help you at all tonight?
Of course. I stay ready. I've been doing Team Combat League this year. I've boxed, I think every person I boxed was an undefeated boxer. But I don't shy away from any challenge. Anybody can get it, like anybody. So boxing, bare knuckle, wrestling, taekwondo, whatever, man. I'm a fighter, in and out.
One more for HD back here.
Are you ready for the next title fight? Are we going to see you in the December card? Because people want to know.
They can see me next month. Somebody get hurt, somebody get injured, I'll be in Spain. Right on the Conor McGregor private jet. Are we on the Lamborghini yacht? Wherever we doing, I'm going with my brother. You know, appreciate you being here, Conor, man. Love, for real. No problem.
All right, Howard H.D. Davis, congrats on your fight.
Thank
Who
you.
do you feel like has been the biggest influence in your combat career? Who's inspired you the most?
God.
Okay. All right, wait.
I'm nothing without God. Everything I have, everything I do, I give it to the man above, and he gives it right back. I'm blessed. All of us in this room are blessed. My opponent, all the fighters, bare knuckle, all of us were blessed.
And speaking of that same, following up with that same question, you got baptized this year.
Yes,
so how
I did.
cool is that?
The best thing that's ever happened to me, ever. If you haven't been baptized, you know, I don't try to push religion on people, but trust me, it's different.
Howard, we've talked about this before, but I want to bring it up because we're now in a public arena so other people can find out about what you do outside. You know, I love the fact that you're a tough guy in the trigon.
Yeah.
And you're an animal and you're a crazy man. But you do a lot of charity work in the community. And I wonder if you could share with all the people in the media in the room what you do so they know how they can support you as well.
Well, first of all, I'm a father of 4. My children come first. They're my motivation to do this, to fight. But I also have a brand called Neighborhood Champs. And I have kids that are, you know, underprivileged, don't have the support from their families, single-parent households like me. And we try to give back. We try to support them. I actually got one of my sponsor athletes in here right now, Giovanni, and we sponsor him with, you know, clothes, trips to go to boxing matches, things that a single parent always can't do by themselves. So I come from that background, and we just try to help the young boys, young girls in this world. And if I could do it in my city, in my state, that's big because that's something that I needed when I was growing up. So to do it now and to give it back is just something that comes full circle.
Thank you, Howard H.D.
No
Davis.
problem.
Big win tonight. Always good to see you. And, you know, you talk about another young rising star. It's like the youth movement. You have Perdomo. You have H.D. Davis. And now the winner, another spectacular fashion of the main event, Alberto Blas, the champ, is here. Let's talk to Alberto. Look at that. I mean, another successful run-through. This is what this guy's becoming famous for. I think 72 seconds. There hasn't been one fight over 72 seconds? It's amazing. 60? Oh, yeah, today. Up till now. But you're still the champion. We're happy you're here.
Thank you.
Put your hands up and let's talk to Alberto Blas. If you have a question, I'll come right over to you.
Alberto, Kyle Mish from the Mike and Mish Show. Another great performance for you again. Another fast start. Every one of your fights start off like that. You went through a training camp for Ryan Reber. It didn't come out of the first round again. Would you like to get right back in there and defend this belt as often as possible?
Yeah, of course. I'm ready to go, you know. But I have to say something, you know. I have a conversation with all my team and, you know, all people close to me. And I don't want to stay only at 135. I want to go down 125, you know. And a lot of people don't know how easy I make weight, you know. How easy, you know. And I want to go right now and fight 125. Hey, boss. Hey, Conor. I want to go down 125, you know. Yes, sir. I want it, you know. I can make it. 120. Yeah, 125. Because I can make it 135 in 2 days. I'll make 135 in 2 days, you know. And, you know, I want to go 125 right now. And I'm going to destroy the guy too, you know.
Hey, Blas, it's Brian from FightingYo.com. Blas, a lot of people were telling me that Reber was going to be one of your hardest fights, but you dispatched him quick. Are you looking for that big fight? You think you're going to find that at 125?
I no think so. But I want to be the great BKFC champ, you know. I don't want to only be 135 champ. I want to go down 125 and be the champ too, and later I'm going to go 145. Normally I can weigh 147, 148 easy, you know. It's normal, you know. I know weigh so much, you know. But I'm going to have my time, and I'm going to go 145, and I'm going to be the great BKFC champ, you know.
Alberto, Soso here from Sports with Soso. Congratulations on another victory.
Thank you.
Very impressive. I think that in your career here in BKFC, we've seen your evolution every single time you fight. Now you're a family man. Now you're more focused. Now you're more in tune with your life and your fighting skills. How has that helped you rise all the way to the top of BKFC?
You know, everything I do right now, I do for my daughter, you know. I don't think about nothing, only my daughter, you know. It's crazy because the feeling is different, you know. I love so much my daughter. You know, sometimes I can wake up and look at my daughter and say, I have to wake up, you know. I have to train it. I have to be the champ. I have to be the best. You know why? Because I have to give the best life to my daughter. And I'm the champ. I'm going to continue to do the champ. And I'm going to be the great BKFC champ, you know.
How's it going, Blas? Rudy from FightingYo.com. Given that you're informing us that you want to go ahead and have a takeover of multiple different weight classes, is there anybody that comes to mind that you're looking as the challenge in that road and your journey in your career?
125 champ right now. The 125 champ right now. I don't want to go looking different people. I want to go down 125. I want to be the champ at 125 right now. Only look forward for go fight 125 champ.
All right, there you have it. Any more questions for Alberto Blas? Well, there he is, the winner of your main event, still champion. You have something else to say?
Let me say something. Hey, Conor, thank you. Thank you all for the opportunity, you know. Thank you guys, thank BKFC. My life changed. I can give it better life or my daughter, you know, all my family. Not all my family, all my people close to me, you know, because people have to know me. I'm different, not only in the fight, I'm different outside the fight too. And thank you, guys. Thank you, BKFC, you know. Thank you. And 125, I'm coming for you, okay? I'm coming.
Strong words from Alberto Blas. I think the fans love you as much as you love being here, Alberto. Thank you for the fight. What a great fight tonight. What a great night of fights at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship here at BKFC 66 in Hollywood, Florida. You see Conor, Alberto embracing. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but respect between two warriors, a wonderful thing. What a great night. Another great night here. We're going to be back at you soon from Spain, October 12th. It'll be the biggest show we've ever done. We're very excited to do that for you. Until then, you can always keep up to date on all the latest happenings, the news, and quite honestly, general stupidity. With the Bare Knuckle Show, we do that every Tuesday at 12:05 on the app, available at bkfc.com, or you can watch us on our Instagram or YouTube. It's all there for you. Until next time, so long from the Sunshine State.